Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am AmalgamAsh, and Arcade Kitten made this game, Cemetery Mary. This is number 5 in my playthrough series. Let's get to it. I never thought that I would be this interested, this enamored. Like I looked at this game when I told them that I would play it, and I thought, yeah, this looks pretty fun. I bet I could do an episode or two, but I actually want to understand and know all of these characters and finish the game. I don't know if I'm going to want to play through and get all of the endings or anything like that, but I've read on the itch.io page where you can download this game for free that there are 3 routes. There's a good ending and bad ending in each route, and then there is route path, and then there is a true ending that adds a considerable amount of playtime to the game. So I'm going to try to get that, if anything. These are Croven's buddies. It's nice to meet you. That seems like a Cemetery Mary thing to say. It's nice to, was all I could mutter out. Of course it'd be different. They appeared more rough than I was expecting. I mean, I knew that was the kind of look and crowd Croven liked to hang around, but maybe I wasn't as ready to meet them as I thought. Alright, check them out. Fellas, this is Mary. Mary, these are the fellas. My dude over here is Theodore. Theodore's awesome. Love Theodore. Automatically. My favorite, automatically. 1, blue hair. 2, like 000 white skin. 3, sharp dressed. 4, ram horns. Goat, just horns. I love him. My other gal over here is Zapara. She's cool too. She's very feral looking. Nice moon necklace. And nice eye makeup. Love your hair. Yo. Oh, he's got deep voice. Oh, she's kind of cute, Croven. In a scary kind of way. Yeah. Creepy cute, as they say. I like her eyes. They're just screaming like, hey, looky, I've got a demon inside me. I like her horns, too. Really sells the look. Croven's friends. I wasn't sure how to feel about their compliments. Or how they were looking at me. It felt as if they were eyeing me down, and they stood off mostly to Croven's other side. I wish they'd stop looking at me like that. I wasn't really sure what to say. Alright, what are we waiting for then? Let's get in there. I peered around Croven and his pals. There was a bouncer in front of the door. He seemed like a giant compared to us. I could also see that he was kind of glaring at us. I whispered over to Croven. Is that guy going to let us in? Huh? Oh, no, definitely not. It's cool though. I'm gonna be a distraction. Then you guys will run in and I'll find my own way in. Uh-huh. We've done this plenty of times before, so don't worry about it. I promise, it's gonna be okay. If you say so, I don't want you to look lame in front of your buddies. I mean, you seem to know your way around this better than I do. That a girl. It's easy. You don't even have to do anything, except go with the flow. The flow of blood. I watched as Croven walked right up to the bouncer, and promptly kicked his... Oh dear. Croven then zipped right past us, the bouncer charging down his path, missing the rest of us by a hair. Before I could even call out to him, I felt a tug on my arm as Theodore and Zapara pulled me to the door. Come on, dumbass! That's our opening! And I was brought inside without any more protest. I forgot how loud clubs are supposed to be. Oh man. I mean, I had never been in one before. And I had expected them to be loud, of course, but I didn't like the way the music felt as it pumped through my ears. It made my bones shake. It was pretty dark, but there were also plenty of colorful strobing lights about. There was a large dance floor, and a DJ booth, and a bar off to the side. Plenty of people were up and dancing. We'd only been in here a few minutes, but I could already feel how humid the atmosphere was. And there was no doubt it would only start feeling more apparent as the night went on. I looked around us. Croven wasn't anywhere, and I was stuck here with his friends, awkward. They were talking to each other, but I couldn't hear any of what they were saying over the booming music. They seemed to hear each other just fine, though. Eventually, they started walking somewhere. I trailed close behind them, not wanting to lose them in the crowd of people. They sat down at a table and I awkwardly squeezed in next to them. To my surprise, Theodore took out a cigarette and a lighter. I wasn't sure if he was allowed to smoke in here, but I felt too intimidated to question it, especially to someone I didn't know. I was also starting to worry about Croven. She did say that they'd come in here to get drinks, or that she was aware that they were going to. He still wasn't here yet. I considered taking out my phone and calling him just to be safe, but before I knew it, he was heading to our table. He even had a drink in hand. I was astonished as he sat down next to us, as if nothing happened. Jeez, can you believe these assholes? Oh, I can believe it. Especially when it comes to you. Ah, shut up. I don't understand why it's always gotta be like this. I'm giving them money, after all. Shouldn't that be enough for them? How'd you get back here, anyways? Nah, don't worry about it, Mars. I got it all under control. Heh, he says that. I say it because it's true, you dick. So what are we talking about over here? Nothing. We were just waiting for you to show up. Oh, waiting on the little me? That's so sweet. So sweet I could puke. Oh, again? Shut up, dick. You guys talk bad to each other. Haha. Croven and his friends laughed amongst each other. Those are the kinds of friends to have, though. Anyone could see how close they were with just a quick glance at them right now. They seemed to make him happy. Happier than I'd seen him in a while. I liked seeing Croven interacting with them, seeing how well they got along, but that just made me feel like even more of an outsider, sitting amongst them all. Yep, I've been in this situation too many times to count. So Mary, was it? Theodore took a long drag of his cigarette and then blew it in my face. Why? Such a D-bag move. I tried to keep a polite demeanor as he did so. What do you do? Huh? I'm sorry, I don't understand. It's an easy question, ain't it? What do you do? What do I do? What's your job, sweetheart? Oh, I used to be a waitress. I don't know if these guys have jobs. I haven't decided what I want to do yet, so I'm just taking it easy right now, kind of. I want to see what I really want to do first before I start jumping into things. That seems like a good answer for the atmosphere. It doesn't make them, like, question whether she's too snooty to sit at the table, anything like that. Luckily, I've been able to stay with Croven while I try to sort things out. He's been very generous letting me stay. Ooh, Croven's letting you have it easy, huh? You mooch off him then? You're playing things smart if you are. What's he bought for you? Huh? If it's a jacuzzi, can I try it? Hey, knock it off. Oh no, it's not like that. Unless it is. Does Croven think I'm mooching off of him? You would say that, huh? I'm not following. Don't worry about it. Zeph's just an idiot. Yeah, says you. Point proven. Anyways, oh Mary, where'd you get those eyes, huh? Oh, my parents gave them to me? Ah, geez, must have been a disappointing present. If my mama gave me eyes like a dead fish, I'd been bawling. I hope they kept the receipt. She's just joshing you, don't take it too seriously. Yeah, I'm just having a bit of fun. I think Mary is too nice of a name for her, though. Nice? Nice like soft. It's too soft. Like a pansy. If she's gonna be hanging with us, she needs a cool name. Mars was fine. Should we call her Mars too, then? Buzz off. Only I'm allowed to call her that. Yeah, that's right. Territorial. Oh, I know. We can call her Scary Mary. Scary Mary? Well, hold on now. It's pretty fitting, I think. You think I'm scared? Oh, definitely. Like, I'm scared when I go to sleep tonight you'll be standing at the foot of my mattress. And you'll say something like, only a week remains. I mean, I guess I can kind of see that. You can? Did she ever do that to you, Crow? Nah, I'm just joking. Mary's too soft. She's like a marshmallow. Well, you know what we do with marshmallows, right? We put them in our coffee. I felt weird. Everything just felt like too much. Like there wasn't enough room for everything that was happening. The lights, the music, the people, Croven's friends. It was all a bit too much for me. I need to... Excuse me, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Oh, that's it. She's like Bloody Mary. Sneaking into the bathroom to take her next victim to the mirror. Be easy on him, won't you? The lights in the bathrooms ain't that good, and you'll scare the shit out of someone looking like that. I got up from the table and squirmed my way throughout the crowd, looking for the ladies' room. I had begun to regret coming here. Even if it weren't for the way his friends were talking, I wasn't a fan of this atmosphere. It was all so loud and so bright. I never liked this kind of stuff. Why did I come again? I went into the bathroom, and only there did I realize how sweaty I was. It felt gross. I went over to one of the sinks and rinsed my hands and face with some cold water. Croven never told me his friends were like that. When he used to describe them to me, they always seemed so much nicer through his words. Although, should I have expected any different? I always knew these were the kind of people Croven liked to hang out with. I don't know why. Croven's such a nice person, even if he hasn't been the nicest lately. Still, Croven being moody. Please don't steal. Please don't steal the soap pump. It'll pass. He'll start feeling better eventually. And he'll go back to treating me like how he did before, right? But these people... I had just met them, and yet the way they talked to me, Croven didn't even seem to mind it that much. Maybe I was the problem then. I probably shouldn't have taken things so seriously. Before I could have my thoughts to myself much longer, though, someone opened one of the stalls behind me. I haven't even noticed someone was here. It's a good thing I wasn't thinking out loud. She approached the sink to wash her hands, and I realized is it Twyla? Whoa. Oh, hey. Didn't expect to see you here. Doesn't really seem like your type of event. No offense. I could say the same about you. What are you doing here? I come here a lot, actually. Really? I wouldn't have expected that from you. Well, it's not a lot. I just meet up with some friends here every once in a while. It's where they like to be. How about you? Croven wouldn't like if he found out I was talking to Twyla right now. I don't know how Twyla feels about him, so it might not be the best time to bring him up to her. Oh, I was just invited by a friend. I had never been to one of these places, so I thought it could be nice, but it's really loud out there. And my friend brought some of his other friends, and they're... And they're what? I don't know. Obnoxious, maybe. I don't know. That feels mean to say, but they feel kind of mean to me. Mean how? Oh, this lady. I don't know, like, comparing me to Bloody Mary and stuff. Gross. That sucks. That's why I'm in here, actually. I don't really think I want to go back out again. I can do you a favor if you'd like. Oh? My friends and I, we actually sit in the VIP area. Whoa. It's a lot more chill over there, for lack of a better word. Wait, you're actually inviting me? We haven't even known each other that long, and VI rooms are expensive too, aren't they? It's fine. We're going to be working together, right? So we should help each other. Besides, I have a feeling you're not really going to come back to this place after tonight. So I don't think anyone will be bothered by you just being here one time. What should I do? Twyla's offer does sound very appealing, but Croven invited me here. Can I really just leave him alone? I know he's with friends, but still, what if he starts wondering about me? And if he finds out that I was hanging around Twyla, he might get upset with me again. Our relationship was starting to get better. I don't want him to get mad at me again. What should I do? I need to refuse Twyla's offer because I'm trying to... I actually want to take the offer, though. It would be the mature thing to do, to refuse her offer and try to go back out there and deal with Croven's friends. Make a good impression, even though they're being jerks. That's very nice of you to offer, but I'm sorry. I wouldn't feel right abandoning the people who invited me here, even if they have been a little nasty. Suit yourself, then. Twyla then left out the bathroom without another word. I followed shortly after. I didn't see her exiting the bathroom. After exiting the bathroom again. It almost seemed like there was more people than when I had entered. It caught me a bit off guard, but I tried to keep my composure as I made my way back to our table. Even though I didn't really feel like going back, it was the right thing to do. I was invited here, after all. Besides, if I went off with Twyla, Croven might get worried about me, because he still cares. Yeah, he's gotta. I returned to the table, and Croven clumsily got up to let me slide into my seat again. He looked intoxicated already. Hey, sorry. Did I miss anything? Nothing much, except Croven downing 2 of those little shits he's drinking already. Oh, really? I'm waiting for him to throw him up. We're betting on how much he can get to. I don't think he's gonna make it to double digits. Oh, is he okay? I'm fine. Don't even worry about it. I'd keep an eye on him. Ha, yeah, I try to. Everyone's eyes are always on Croven already. Mary, Mars. Yes? I was just telling them about that thing you do. But like, you know it better than me, so yeah, tell us. Yeah, something about the graveyard, right? We like that place too, so... Oh, do you? I don't recall having ever seen you there before, but well, this seems like the more badass thing to say. And we can always explain it later. I sneak into funerals. I like to spend a lot of time there, so I'm quite familiar with the layout. I like to leave flowers out on lonely graves sometimes, and I also, on occasion, I sneak into a funeral or two. Oh, now. That's something I didn't expect out of a supposed goody two-shoes. Talk about a party crasher. Tell him that nickname they call you. Oh, some folks have started calling me Cemetery Mary. Because I'm like, always there. And Mary is my name. Oh, that's you? I heard that name before. I just didn't expect Cemetery Mary to be all puny and polite. Oh? Yeah, I thought it was like some kind of urban legend, you know? We thought it was a ghost in the cemetery. Like, beware of the dreaded Cemetery Mary. She creeps amongst the graves of her victims, and you could be next. Rude. Oh no, I'd never. Now that I'm thinking about it. Cemetery Mary. I like it. Sounds like a band name. Mind if I use it? Oh, you're in a band? Nah. The only people I'd have to start a band with are these two chuckle fuckers. And the only thing they know how to play is with my temper. Hey, don't say that, man. Yeah, you love us. Love is a strong word. I'm digging Theodore. Ugh, don't be fucking rude. Spar hit Theodore at the ends of her sleeves. He laughed. Croven laughed. I laughed too. I found it a lot easier to join in their conversations, at least easier than it was before. I was kind of glad I had decided to return to the table. I still was a bit uneasy, of course. I did just meet them after all, and they were all way closer with each other than to me. That happens. But I felt like maybe after a lot of time, they could grow to be some of my friends too. I think that's a good point to leave off on for now, as I'm out of time, but I will pick this up again, and we will see where this leads. We'll have to see what happens when we take Twyla up on her offer later, maybe in another playthrough. I don't know how divergent the storyline gets when you choose to do different things, or if it just adds little points, little incremental scores to things that ultimately decide what ending you're going to get. I also have no idea how far into the game I am, so this could end literally any minute. I could get a bad ending with somebody coming in and chopping off poor Mary's head or something. I hope that that's not the case, and I hope that I can figure out what the true ending is. It would be awesome if I did it organically the first time that I played, but I'm really interested to see what ending I do get organically. That's enough blabbing out of me. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you for your support. Bye for now.